Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great one today. Welcome to what is going to be my first video for the Beauty Warriors channel. I'm going to post it here and I'm also going to post it over on that channel, and I'll put a link to that channel up here somewhere so that you can go check it out. I posted a video yesterday where I was talking about some of my Twi shadows from Glamour Doll Eyes and a little bit about what the Beauty Warriors channel is going to be like. Our first product that we're going to be reviewing is the Stay Matte powder by Rimmel. The one that I bought was 001 transparent because I wasn't sure what color, and I didn't really want any color. I just wanted something that was going to be transparent and mattifying. My skin type is combination. In the summer it can lean more towards oily everywhere, but most definitely like in my T-zone. This time of year is really tough for me because my T-zone is where it gets oily first, but it can also tend to be dry in those same spots, which is really crazy making, especially like around here where my nose can get dry, my chin. The exact places where it's oily sometimes, it's also dry sometimes, so it drives me bonkers this time of year when it's changing seasons, you know, going from fall to winter and the heat's on and the weather's getting colder and things like that. So this is a tough time to be trying a new kind of mattifying kind of powder because I'm really kind of always walking that fine line between oiliness and dryness. It's also kind of a hard time in my lifetime for stuff like this because my skin is at a weird spot also. I'm 39, so I'm a few years older than most of the warriors, I think, or at least so far. And I have to be really careful. While I don't want to look greasy and oily, I'm also getting to where I don't want to look super matte because matte on me can read old and tired and dry, and I don't want to look that either. So it's quite a balancing act that I've been having to, you know, kind of go. My skin is I'm still breaking out and yet I'm still dry, and I'm getting the fine lines and yet I'm still oily in spots. So it's like, it's a hot mess sometimes. And my skin is pretty good, but it's just, it's a study in oxymorons, you know what I mean? So I've been trying this. I've been using this for about a week and a half. What I love about it, I love that I can use a heavier moisturizer and I don't have to be so worried about whether my moisturizer is going to be too greasy because it does do a really nice job of mattifying my face. I like that I can use a foundation that has maybe a little bit of dewier finish to kind of combat that kind of dull, dry, older looking, you know, thing that can happen sometimes when I use a matte foundation. And then I can kind of control a little bit how dewy it is, and I can kind of walk that line between dewy and I don't want it to be looking so dewy that it looks oily and that kind of thing. So I have to use it very sparingly for my skin type because I'm not, this time of year, I'm not overly oily anywhere. So I use it very sparingly. I use it on a puff like this and I roll it into my skin. I've also used it on a flat brush like this and kind of buffed it in, and then taken a fluffy brush and knocked off the extra, and that seems to work. If I'm heavy-handed with this, it will get a little cakey, so I watch for that all the time. It can also, for some reason, I feel like some days, depending on maybe what foundation I'm wearing or just the day, I'm not sure, it can kind of, I feel like it kind of can accentuate my pores a little bit. So just be aware of that. Yeah, so what I don't love about this, first of all, my biggest gripe with this, honestly, is the packaging. This packaging, it's got a cap on it, but when it twists, it doesn't lock into place. It just keeps twisting. So this is never really on there. Like, I would not put this in a bag, ever. You know, I wouldn't put this anywhere where it wouldn't stay on my Bambi, because it's going to come open in a bag, you know, in a New York minute. I mean, it's just going to. It can get a little cakey on my particular skin tone. So I don't love that part about it either. If you have oilier skin, you might really like this. I think it does a nice job of keeping my skin matte. I'll come back, you know, and record in a little while. I'll give it a couple of hours, and so you can see what my face looks like without touching it up. I think it lasts pretty much most of the day for me to mattify the spots that I need to be mattified. I noticed the other day, at the end of the day, my forehead and my cheeks, they felt a little oily, but when I looked in the mirror, they looked fine. They didn't look particularly shiny. They looked just kind of dewy. You know, they didn't look the way they felt. I kind of felt like I needed to powder my face, but when I went and looked, I'm like, oh, okay, it's fine, I'm not going to. And I certainly don't want to powder my face if I don't need to in the winter and dry it out unnecessarily, because that would be the last thing that my skin would need. So I paid about $4 for mine at Walmart. I actually, be aware, I saw it at CVS for like $6.79 or something like that, or $6.29. No, it was $6.79, because I remember it was approaching $7. I kind of rounded up to $7 in my head. I think I will like this a lot in the summer when my skin's a little oilier. I don't know if this is going to be my go-to powder right now, because I do have to kind of work with it a lot in order to get it to do the mattifying like I want it to without getting cakey. I think I'm probably going to go back to my Prep and Prime, because I just felt like that was a little bit lighter. It didn't accentuate my pores anywhere. So I think that if you don't want to use a mattifying foundation, if you have kind of combination skin but still like the dewier foundations but don't want them to be too dewy, I think you'll like this a lot. Would I rebuy it? For $4 at Walmart, probably. I would, especially if I got a lot of use out of it in the summer when my skin's oilier. Would I rebuy it at $7? Probably not. I would probably look for something else. Yeah, I don't know that I love enough that I'd repurchase it for $7. But for $4, sure. So that's my kind of opinion about it. I think I'd probably give it about a B plus for my particular skin tone, recognizing that this is a hard time of year for me to be trying a product like this. So yeah, if it, probably about a B right now. And then if it did well in the summer, might raise it up to like a B plus, A minus. So like I said, I'll come back and do a little bit of a recap in a few hours so that you can see how well it's held up over the course of the day. Okay, so here I am back. It's about 7 hours later. I haven't touched up my face makeup at all today. I did touch up my eye makeup a little bit because it was a hot mess. I took a really long nap this afternoon after being up so late last night at the midnight showing of Breaking Dawn. So I got about 2 hours sleep last night. And if you're interested, I'll post up here a link to my very amateur initial review reactions, thoughts on the movie. And I didn't give anything away. I don't give any spoilers because I don't like spoiling anything for anybody. But anyway, back to the makeup. So I haven't done anything to my face, and this is what my forehead and nose are looking like. A little shinier than before, but not anything bad. I don't feel particularly oily. I think a lot of it is the light reflecting, because it's dark now and it's darker in the room, so the lights are reflecting differently than this morning when I put it on. But you know, yeah, I don't feel like I need to like touch up. Well, I might touch it up a little bit if I were to go out or something, but I'm not going to probably bother for tonight. So yeah, that's how it lasts on my face. So like I said, about 7 hours later. That kind of pretty much wraps up my review of the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder right here. So I hope that review was helpful to you guys. Please remember to check out what the other Beauty Warriors have to say about this product. Their videos are also going to be on the Beauty Warriors channel. And if you've used this product, or if you'd like to try this product and you'd like to post your review of the product, please feel free to leave it as a video response either to this video or any of the videos on the Warriors channel, and then you can be part of the Beauty Warriors as well. So see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!